Hello, everyone. So, my name is Constantino Saga. I'm a broker associate with Florida Homes Realty. As you can see here, I'm a broker associate. Now, here is my contact information, Constantino Usaga. You can reach me at 904-452-3895. My website is constantinothebroker.com. Again, I'm a broker associate with Florida Homes Realty. We have multiple offices all over Jacksonville. So I pretty much operate out of the Blanding office here in Orange Park, Fleming Island, and I'm also in Mandarin a lot. So the Mandarin office is 12627 San Jose Boulevard, Suite 705. And you can follow me all over social media as Constantino the Broker. So if you're very savvy and techie, just text me, just send me a message via text and SMS, and I will send you my real estate app. But if you need to reach me, you can just go to my website, my phone number, and all over social media. I'm known as Constantino the Broker. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So today I want to talk about down payment assistance. So I did this binder for you guys. So today I wanna educate you guys on this. So I took a class with Tallahassee, with the Florida Housing Finance Corp program. So here are all the programs that exist in Florida, as far as the Florida bond, the TBA non-bond, the Salute Our Soldiers, and then you have your regular mortgages. So I just wanted to give you guys this information because there's a lot of misinformation. This is directly from Tallahassee. This information is directly from Tallahassee. So the Florida Housing Finance Corporation has the DPA, Down Payment Assistance and Mortgage Credit Certificate. So you can go through the bond MCC and then the TBA, the bond alternative. And then you have the Salute Our Soldiers, which again is also $7,500 down payment assistance, zero interest. Now you have the bond MCC is the DPA, the Florida Assist. Then you have the DPA Florida Home Ownership Loan Program. And then the TBA bond alternative, you have Fannie Mae Preferred Plus for TBA and the Fannie Mae Preferred for TBA as well. Also, the Florida DPA, which is the $7,500 that a lot of people are always writing to me about. How can I get help with my closing costs? How can I get help? So how does the process work? So the first thing is to educate the buyer, right? Home buyer education class. Then he has to get pre-approved through a lender. Then lender receives an executed contract. Then lender originates the loan in accordance with the agency and FTHB program guidelines. Then the lender closes loan and submits loans to U.S. Bank, and then U.S. Bank purchases and services the loan. So how does the Florida housing differ from local housing finance agency? This is a very important question. So federal and state statutory authorized to implement certain programs. Programs are available throughout the entire state as proposed to local jurisdictions, counties, and or markets, able to offer more flexibility and a wider variety of programs. So more flexibility and a wider variety of programs. So I think that in itself is very important, that this is able to offer that, the flexibility, right? Because that's what first-time buyers are trying to look for. Veterans are exempt from the first-time buyer requirement. So thank you, veterans. First of all, thank you, veterans. So the veterans are exempt from being considered first-time buyer. Veterans have a permanent exemption to the first-time buyer requirement, and the spouse of a veteran is also exempt. So this is awesome for veterans that they're exempt. So you have the bond loans, right? The Florida First 30-year fixed mortgages, and then you have here what defines a first-time buyer. So a first-time buyer, as defined by the IRS, does not own a home they live in, does not claim their mobile home as real property on his rented lot or land, have not owned any occupied as a primary residence within the past 3 years. Husband inherits property in North Carolina but does not live in it as primary residence in the past 3 years. Must be able to permanently reside in the U.S. Will occupy the property in primary residence within 60 days. So this is what defines a first-time buyer. So we have here our TBA, our non-bond loans, which is a 30-year fixed product from Fannie Mae. Then you have here the conventional mortgages, which DPA has forgivable second. The mortgage is forgiven over 5 years, 20% per year. So this is awesome. This is really good to know about the Preferred Plus for TBA and the HFA FHLMC Advantage Plus for TBA. Then you have the Salute Our Soldiers, replaces the military heroes. So you have the Salute Our Soldiers. All down payment and assistance programs are available. The Florida Assist, Florida HLP, and the Plus. So our Salute Our Soldiers, so it replaces the military heroes, what it used to be called here in Florida. So what is down payment assistance? So down payment and closing cost assistance. So only the Florida housing DPA property can be utilized as a first mortgage product. So down payment and closing cost assistance. So you have the FHA Preferred Plus 3% forgivable, and 4% forgivable, and then 5% forgivable. Then you have the Florida Assist, provides up to $7,500 in down payment assistance and closing costs, 0 interest rate, no payments, and a second mortgage deferred principal until sale, refinance, or the home is no longer their primary residence. Always repaid, not a grant, not forgiven. So as long as you guys do not sell the home, refinance, or no longer occupy it as a primary residence, then you guys are good to go as far as when do you have to pay back the $7,500. So here's another outline of how this looks, just so you guys can have an idea. And if you would like me to email you this, just reach out to me via social media. Again, and then this is the Florida FLP, which is up to $10,000. 3% fixed rate, second mortgage. You do have to qualify, so this would be like a second mortgage, amortized at 15 years, $69.06 a month. So you do have to, the ratios do have to be there. So I'm going to give a class about that as well, about ratios. So can be used with the bond loans or TBA non-bond loans or Salute Our Soldiers program. So this is the Florida HLP. Then you have the HFA Preferred Advantage Plus for TBA. So this one's forgivable. So either 3, 4, or 5% over 5 years, 20% per year. So this one's the one that's forgivable. So here's some more information on the Plus DBA. As you can see here in this outline, can be used with the TBA non-bond or the Salute Our Soldiers program. So myths about affordable housing program. So you have here myth number one: bond programs are for people with bad credit. Wrong. Busted. The average credit score for the Florida Housing Home Buyer Loan Program in 2019 was 703. 703, guys. Dispelling the myths. Number two: bonds loans are for only low-income borrowers. Wrong. The bond income limits range between $74,000 and $109,000, and the TBA income limits range from $91,000 to $133,840, depending on the county where the home is purchased. So if you need information about the income limits, just shoot me a message and I'll be able to help you out with that. It takes forever to close a bond loan. Wrong. Closing a bond loan is like closing any other loan. There's many delays in closing, but they shouldn't be specific to buyer participating in the Florida Housing Bond Program. Loan closing delays: availability of home buyer education, borrower inability to confirm non-ownership. So if you're not a first-time buyer, obviously you're not going to qualify. Down payment appraisal issues, down payment assistance from other agencies, short sale or foreclosure transactions, credit underwriting issues. So credit underwriting issues. So the borrowers must be able to qualify for mortgage per agency guidelines. Max DTI for government is 45%. Conventional is 50%. Housing requires a minimum credit score of 640. All the other program loans, DR, less than 45, require a minimum of 680 credit score for conventional and FHA. If the lender has a higher credit FICO, then the housing will defer that the lender FICO manually underwrites and are not allowed for borrowers with no credit score. So there's the credit information, guys. This is very important. Myth number four: affordable housing or homes that can be purchased through bond program are low-end housing. No current maximum sales price limit for up to. So you can see there the targeted, non-targeted area, and then the federal target areas. Bond programs are always running out of money. Wrong. Florida Housing First-Time Buyer Programs offer continuous funding, which means there is always first mortgage money and down payment assistance available. So there's always money for this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Constantino Usaga. Here's a little bit of information about the William E. Sadowski Affordable Housing Act. If you want to do research on that, you're more than welcome to. And again, my contact information is Constantino Usaga, 904-452-3895. And you can find me all over social media as Constantino the Broker. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.